Welcome to a city immortalized in song, Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium, and home to the Western Michigan Broncos. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Paul. And the Terrapins will put total leather to crank us up. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Western Michigan's offense comes onto the field first today. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Biletnikoff Award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
On third down, he drops to throw. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Maryland!
What a play by the defense, coming out early in the game on the very first drive and setting the tone. Not just forcing a 3-and-out, not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover and taking it to the house? Pick 6.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
7, Western Michigan, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Got his man quickly. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. So the Maryland Terrapins offense will try to get something going with their first possession. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot, not just in pass coverage when they match.
Breaks into the open. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Terrapins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Rides to back and leaves it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Terrapins with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The play action fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a 1st down.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Brings up.
So now it's second and long. To the air, it's Griffin. Right on the money. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Terrapins come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Good enough for a first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Second down, they'll go to the air. Into the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's got some space. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. That was like bouncing off the guardrails and not losing control off the upright and through. And that will extend their lead even further. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll bring it out. It's Campbell. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. The screen, he's got wheels. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Tight end now in motion. Off play action on first down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
To throw, it's Griffin. Got his man on the right. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Takes the easy one to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Situational awareness is so important for quarterbacks, and you've got to know where you are on the field. On 3rd down, you can't take a sack because you're already in field goal range with an opportunity to at least come away with 3 points. But after racing around and scrambling, holding on to the football, you've now been sacked. You're now out of field goal range, back behind the 40-yard line. Bad decision by that QB.
Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the right. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Broncos will hustle to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
There he goes.
Well, you've seen the last two plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Broncos have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on first down. A strike downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. And off to Jones. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Griffin. He's got him. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. And the Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Quickly complete. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down.
First down for the offense.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll run play action. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Broncos. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're up 14 to 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. ULM rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He lets one fly deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback brought up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
The Terrapins will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position. Turning on the Jets. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So C, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They'll run it. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Griffin. Uncorks one. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Here on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Hand off to Jones. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Good enough for first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it behind the line, it's Jones. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Motion from the back. To the air on second down. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The Broncos come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this one. Turning it on! They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Looking downfield on first down. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Shows him the stiff arm. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Offense calls a timeout here. Critical. And everyone on the same page here. Fires to the middle. Finds a man by himself. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
And the Broncos have pushed it inside the 20. From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Finds his man down the middle. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Looking for the score. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Leaves it with the running back. Hard running there. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Kalamazoo. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Waldo Stadium.
The Broncos will kick it away to start the second half. Bringing it out. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
He'll pull it on the read. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Finds his big tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open.
I'll tell you, this running back, he's running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
Rushes on him. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And this offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to throw, it's Griffin. Under fire. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Got some room to run. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Western Michigan. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you can make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Tennessee is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These Vols have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. They're trailing by 11 to Arkansas.
He'll do it himself.
Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Fires to the big fella. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll take it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking for a man, it's Griffin. Oh, All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Third down coming.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Terrapins will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Going right to work up top. Pulls it in. It's Garrison. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there.
Brings up 2nd down.
They're going back to the ground. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Broncos will punt this one away. Takes it on the return. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Hauls it in. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Western Michigan is on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Looking to pass. It's Griffin. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hauls it in down the sideline. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and fires complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 3rd and long.
3rd down coming.
From the gun, wants to pass. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today, this one from 34 yards out. Dead center perfect. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. Punt is in the air. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Off the RPO, complete. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Griffin. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
There's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
A first down run on the doorstep. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown Broncos! And the beatdown has ensued. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
Ready to try the point after. And they tack on the extra point. It's 35-13. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, men. How things are playing out. Northern and the rest of the day off. They're up by 20 over Army. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They've got a chance to get out from their own end. 2nd and 6 from the 18. Looking for a man. It's Griffin. Quarterback extends the play. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Punga. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
But that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Terrapins in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. They'll run it from the gun. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. And it slips just inside that right upright. Hold on just a second. There's the flag on the field. Let's see what's up with that. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a 1st down. The give on the inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Single back formation, and they give it to him. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys.